I'm Marysol Castro. The snow has all but dissipated, and now the cold temperatures.
Yeah.
Lisa Mateo is at LaGuardia Airport with what you need to know if you are headed out to catch a flight. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning, guys. And for a second time this month, yes, a number of flights have been canceled and delayed because of a snowstorm.
Brutal out there with the air temperature. Still some snow coming down. Nassau and Suffolk counties will keep an eye on that. That should generally dry out at around 8 o'clock. Next big issue, and yes, this is polar air. I'll show you that coming up the next time. But wind chill advisory in effect at least until 11 o'clock this morning. Until 11 o'clock this morning, the wind chill will range between 10 and 20 below zero.
So far, roads are pretty clear right here. Snow stacked up on the side. No delays if you're making your way towards the airport eastbound. Also looking good. But if you are traveling out of LaGuardia, nearly 200 flights canceled right now. So check in with that carrier before heading out. Northbound on the Garden State Parkway, there's a disabled car at exit 131. That's blocking the right lane. And outside parking is suspended for snow removal, but meters are in effect.
Hey, Dan Manarino, big story today. Snow, bigger story. It's your birthday.
Yes,
and
it is.
all your friends here at PIX, and especially your friends at Crumbs, want to wish you
thank you,
a
guys.
very happy birthday.
Thank you. You know, you guys cannot, this weather doesn't dampen this day.
No.
Should I make a wish, Linda Church?
Yes.
Should I make a wish?
Give you some love,
Thank you, guys. Thank you. It's so great to be here.
Don't eat it all in one sitting, because I know how you
Made a wish.
like to.
Thank you. Nobody sang.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dan.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Happy birthday to you.
All right, let's get a check first with the weather. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate this. Very
Hey,
nice.
Marysol, is he sharing it?
I think I can. There's enough to go around here.
No, I think he's going to eat the whole thing. And by the way, we want to thank our friends at Crumbs. They weathered the storm last night, by the way, to deliver this
appreciate it.
to you.
And
Thank
they're
you.
delicious, by the way. That's one of my favorites. I have a few that I unfortunately frequent, but I'm very happy, so it doesn't matter. January 31st, this is actually a good sign. You can see the a polar vortex, the main energy retreating, a little pocket of energy, but main energy is still up well to the north. Pretty not too bad. This would be temperatures in the 30s, maybe even the mid 30s.
All right, 5:56. Well, no doubt about that. The Super Bowl is headed our way. So what would happen if a snowstorm like this one, or even worse, hit our area on Super Bowl Sunday? It was a fear of many people. Really.
Of course, the NFL says it has a backup plan just in case Mother Nature does not cooperate. Andrew Ramos has the details.
An overwhelming no when they said they were going to possibly move it to February 9th. All right, a lot to get to in the next couple hours regarding the weather, so stay right here with PIX11 News for continuing coverage of this snowstorm. The news at 6 begins right now.
And he acknowledges the rant was immature. He says, look, I was in the wrong, and that's great.
I actually feel for him. None of us have any concept of what it must feel like to win a game like that.
But I have a concept of what it feels like to redline and get angry like that. I know what it is. You just lose your mind.
He's all up there, and he's in a zone that most of us have I don't think I've experienced, and he just let it go, and it didn't necessarily make sense. I totally gets a pass.
Yeah, I mean, well, think about it like this. I mean, he's going to the Super Bowl. Like that in itself, so many emotions.
He's a kid.
And it's his first trip, and the camera's in his face, and then, we get it.
Totally.
And, he sounds now like he gets it, and fantastic.
Sometimes when things are building up inside of you, and just, and we've all been there before, when things start building up and you feel attacked and you don't have a voice, then all of a sudden you get that platform, you go for it. And
Absolutely.
he did it. And he apologized for it, so we're grateful for that. All right, let's talk about this ball boy who was hit in the face. Is kind of funny. He's not taking it.
It was a match between Ferrer and Mayer, and Mayer hit the boy in the face.
Hit in the face. You get,
I got to seat people at like Ili Nastasi. I was I greeted them and then I brought them to their seat, but I didn't get to actually be on the court. I was the person that set the people that played in the stand.
Right. When we do the U.S. Open thing, we always get to be a ball boy or girl for a day, and and you get to do that. And you get whacked all the time. You get whacked. So it's cute.
Worth it. I would
worth
say.
it. Worth it. You're center court. You're hanging out. It's U.S. Open.
Very exciting.
Okay. They eat really healthy.
Or not at all. If by healthy you mean they swallow air, yes.
I gotta tell you, I can't wait for the commercials. I mean, this is just some of the previews. That Duracell commercial
that looks
with that player that was, that NFL player who's deaf. I mean, that was beautiful too. So stay tuned, everybody. We'll have complete coverage of the Super Bowl and all the excitement. And also, well, let's get through the snowstorm today and the cleanup. Keep it right here. We'll be right back.